Yo, what's going on? It is your man B Swift, and we want to welcome you today. You know, I'm the mayor of the city. Anytime celebs come through, they pull up on me. And today I got a special guest with me, K Camp in this thing.
Sound. What's happening, dog?
What's up, brother? You good?
Hey, man, long drive. I'm trying to stretch my legs out. I ain't gonna lie to you, my leg hurt.
Man, I know y'all been rolling and rolling
for
and
sure,
rolling, but I'm glad you was able to stop by today, man.
For sure, dog.
Been a lot I want to talk to you about.
Let's
you know,
get it.
I'm a K Camp fan, and from the videos to the streams, I know you over 1 billion probably right now. It's doing a lot of dope numbers, and it's a few things I want to talk to you about because you know numbers don't lie. When men and women do, and when it comes to K Camp, you're an artist who made his mark. When you came out with Money Baby or Cut Her Off, and you came and it's like you opened and kicked open a lot of doors.
For sure.
You know what I mean? How did that feel? Because when you came, it was like bam, 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 bam. Take these records and y'all gonna love me for it. And everybody love that part of Camp.
Shit, I ain't want to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to keep, you know what I'm saying, busting their heads, but, you know what I'm saying, certain situations happen. But the fact that I came out shooting like that, it was a blessing. You know what I'm saying? I was ready, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Because all the work I had put in before I even popped, I had so much stacked up and so much, you know. Can I cuss?
Yeah, we can cuss.
Okay, I had so much shit to say. You feel me? So when it happened, it was just like back to back to back. And how I work, you know what I'm saying? I bring my studio with me. I used to bring my studio to the hotel, so I'm always in my mode. You know what I'm saying? I never lose my mode, so it's like, it was going to keep coming. It was going to keep coming, you know what I'm saying? But then the situation happened. But now we back, so don't matter.
And I was going to ask, because it just seemed like, again, when that run came, it was features, it was your records, everything was on go. And I'm like, bro, can't be stopping to go into this studio when he here and go into that studio and get to work and write these verses. You know what I mean? So one thing I did notice, you gave us a lot of projects. You know what I mean? From the time we got comfortable and Cut Her Off and all of these, you talking In Due Time. Only Way Is Up. True Testimony. You got Rare Sounds. You got Slumlords 2, Way Too Critical. Kiss 4.
Kiss
Rare
2,
Sound.
Kiss 3, Kiss.
Yeah, like it was a lot of projects. Why was you like, yo, I got to give these people this much music right now? Because most artists hold off and give in batches. And you was like, no, take it all now.
Shit, I just like to record. You know what I'm saying? To be real with you, I like making music. You know what I'm saying? Something that, you know what I'm saying? It's like a, I don't want to say therapy. You know what I'm saying? Just recording and just like, shit, I want to say how I feel. You know what I'm saying? But Atlanta, if you take Atlanta artists, that's how we work, period.
Facts.
You feel me? A lot of, you know what I'm saying, like Travis Scott, for instance, they probably drop once a year. You know what I'm saying? But they, you know what I'm saying, they package that thing for a big release. Right. But Atlanta, we always just giving it to them and dropping mixtapes. And you know what I'm saying? So that's just the code of Atlanta, if you want to say that.
Yeah, because I mean, when you look at Gucci gave us 100 mixtapes in the summer.
Future,
Migos.
We all just record. You know what I'm saying? That's the layout. You know what I'm saying? And you see what it do. You know what I'm saying? You just outshine a lot of shit.
Yeah. Now, being that type of person who was just recording and being under a situation where a label probably didn't understand that, how much did that frustrate you? Because it's like you want to keep giving us music, and of course they like, you can't
big time, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a couple projects I put. I want to say Kiss 4, Slumlord. It's 2 or 3 projects that I ain't get paid for yet. You know what I'm saying? And that was just because, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to keep going back to the situation, but I was stuck. You know what I'm saying? I had a ceiling over my head and I couldn't drop how I wanted to, but I still had to release the music for the fans. So I wouldn't be considered, you know what I'm saying, that fell off shit and all that. You know what I'm saying? So my fans were still getting fed, but the mainstream wasn't hearing it because it was, you know what I'm saying, it was a certain little area my music was going. You know what I'm saying? So we kept the fans satisfied. We killed the underground. We killed the underground mixtapes circuits, and that was how we was able to really like keep this shit going. Right. You know what I'm saying? And by the time I got out my deal, got a new deal. You know what I'm saying? Talk. You know what I'm saying? Some new shit, and now we here. Now we back. You know, shout out my dog DJ Genius. He over there, man. We really just. You don't understand, dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go too deep, but yeah, man, we really. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists that, you know what I'm saying, hit a certain status and business get fucked up. You can't bounce back from that shit.
It's hard.
You can't bounce back. You know what I'm saying? If you understand the shit that we had to go through to even get back to here, it was crazy.
And that was one thing, like as a fan of K Camp, someone who really paid attention. I remember it was either on Instagram or Twitter one day. This girl was like, K Camp fell off, and you was like, shit, where you been? Because I got music for days that's coming out every other month.
Dropping, like I'm dropping.
Yeah.
Signing artists, signing producers. I was like, but you know what I'm saying? You can't really judge everybody's perception. Everybody look at shit different. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn that coming up because that shit used to piss me the fuck off. It used to piss me off because then I had to be real with myself. Like, damn, did I? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, but I knew what the hell I was working towards. I knew what I was doing behind the scenes that folks wasn't gonna see, that they weren't gonna get yet.
Right.
Until I came back out and like, yeah, now look at this shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't say that shit now, but you know, that's the game, man. You gotta just take it for what it is. And I was real with myself. I had to really like be real with myself, look myself in the mirror and like, you gotta fix this shit, my nigga. Like, stop thinking you still doing that when you ain't doing that no more. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really like take what you got right now and build on that and just, you know what I'm saying, keep hustling.
And that's dope, and I know you said you don't care for people's opinion because you know how you work, but today it was a list drop.
Nah, we just
I'm
talking
sure
about that
you've
shit.
seen that list.
We just talking about that.
Do you feel like you underrated? Because
sure.
There's no reason you shouldn't be on there. You know what I mean?
Which list? You talking about the top 50?
Yeah.
I was on there.
Okay.
But they had me like...
But, okay, they had you lower than what you should have been.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of niggas in front of me that would just...
That didn't make sense.
That didn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? I know who made that list, too.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know who made that list. I know who made that list.
That means you gonna have a conversation.
You know what I'm saying? I know who made that list. You know what I'm saying? I seen it when he first did it. Nobody paid attention to it. Then it caught. I know.
But do you ever feel like you don't get the respect that you deserve, and when you got the stats and the credit to say you deserve that type of respect?
Yeah, for sure, man. I feel like I've been underrated for a long time. But you know what I'm saying? They give me the fuel to keep going and keep hustling and keep going harder than, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these niggas who out here right now.
Right.
You feel me? But I'd rather be underrated than overrated. I posted a picture on Instagram and I put overrated or underrated. You know what I'm saying? Of course, everybody gonna say underrated because I know how niggas feel. But I'd rather be underrated and keep, you know what I'm saying? When you're underrated, they don't expect you to come.
Facts.
You feel me? You can do a lot of shit and they be like, oh, and by the time they look up, you know what I'm saying? What Future say? They didn't realize that the jet was in the sky.
Facts.
That's a true line. You feel me? They ain't realized that the jet was in the sky.
Now, 2019 here, we going to 2020. K-Camp a little different. K-Camp ain't with this label. You your own boss now. You bossed up and say, yo, I want to control my situations.
For sure.
Shout out to Ghazi and Empire.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out Ghazi, Nima, Tiff, my dog.
Definitely shout out JD. What made you decide to bust that move? Because, of course, you probably could have went anywhere else, but to go to Empire where it's, yo, we're going to do it your way. And we're going to listen to you because you're the artist, a.k.a. the boss at the same time.
For sure. I'm going to tell you how crazy it happened, though. I forgot what event was going on in Atlanta, but it was like, you know what I'm saying, Atlanta always got shit going on. And we was on Edgewood. I don't know if you're familiar with Edgewood. You been to Atlanta?
Yeah.
Okay, we was at Edgewood, and it was a bar. You know what I'm saying? We all drunk. I forgot we left another club, and we just popped out to another bar. We deep. And there was a dude behind me, and the security was giving him a hard time to get in. And Genius, you know what I'm saying, he tapped me. He was like, hey, that's Ghazi. And in my head, you know what I'm saying, that time that Ghazi, because Ghazi was working my shit when I had Money Baby cut off, but I ain't know Ghazi. My management, they was dealing with Ghazi. You know, I was just the artist, you know what I'm saying? So when he said Ghazi, and then, you know what I'm saying, it registered, I was like, hey, he with us, you know what I'm saying? And that moment built the relationship that we got today. You feel me? I know he remember that shit, you know what I'm saying? And I say like 2 years later, it was a situation where we was dropping the projects on like Spinrilla, you know what I'm saying, live mixtapes, and we couldn't get it on Apple Music. We couldn't get it on, you know what I'm saying, the major platforms. And I was sick of that shit, you know what I'm saying, because my label said I couldn't put my shit on Apple Music. So we took it upon ourselves, me and James, we flew to the Bay and met with Ghazi. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, we dropping these mixtapes. I'm trying to get these. I think it was Kiss 4. What was it, Gene? It was rare. Yeah, it was rare. It was a rare project. I was like, bro, we dropping these projects, but it's only going on the live on the mixtape sites. We trying to put this shit on the platforms. So you know what I'm saying? So we can, so we can tap into the new. You know what I'm saying? Cause they was honing us. You know what I'm saying? they was honing us, dog. He was like, you know what I'm saying? And I fuck with guys because guys ain't scared to make a play. Guys, you know what I'm saying? He think like us. You know
Risks
what I'm saying?
and rewards.
Yeah, for sure. He take risks, and I love that about guys. You know, he like, let's do it. I was like, shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my head light bulb when I like, let's do it. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? We had a great ass meeting. We flew back. I forgot what city we flew back to. And I had text, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell you exactly who I text. But I text somebody like, hey, guys said we can doom. And this person was like, nah, we ain't doing that. You feel me? And I was like, oh, just shitted on me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to throw my phone against the wall type shit. Like, we flew to the Bay and made the play and got shut down when we, you know what I'm saying? So that shit kind of, you know what I'm saying, pissed me out. It fucked me up. Like, damn, these niggas really don't want me to, you know what I'm saying? They don't want me to get out here. You feel me? So I remember it was like a week later. I was asleep. I had a missed call from Ghazi. I'm like, oh, what the fuck Ghazi want? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Called him back. He was like, bro, I got some good news. I was like, what's happening? He said we can put the projects on the platforms now. I just signed a deal with some boom, boom. I ain't gonna tell everybody, boom, boom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of artists don't know the fact that the mixtape and the album world, how it's combined now.
Facts.
We was like the leaders of that. We the one that sparked that.
That's dope.
We sparked that, you know what I'm saying? And when what that did was gave us the freedom to anything, you know what I'm saying? Now you see anything get up, you know what I'm saying? And after that, shit, we just hit the ground running. We start applying pressure. We start to Kiss 4, Slumlord, you know what I'm saying? Boom.
Giving them to them, like you say, the other sites is cool, but why not go
you know what I'm saying? Shout out that Piff. Shout out to all the sites, you know what I'm saying? We cool with all them niggas. Like, they show major love. They still show love to this day. They support everything we do. But we had to get, because I was a mainstream artist already.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I had to take a couple steps back, but I had to get back on that side, because if you ain't on that side, you got your regular 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying, Americans who don't know about these live mixtape sites, these Spinrilla sites. They don't give a fuck about the underground. They listening to what come on the radio every day. So if you're not on the radio, you no longer, you don't exist. Even you could be going crazy underground, but you don't exist in the mainstream world. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So we had to tap into that world. And once we got in there, you know what I'm saying, folks are hearing like, oh, I hear, you know what I'm saying, count back, you know what I'm saying? So soon we got that spark, like, oh, these niggas know.
They know when we running. Hitting the dough.
Let's go.
Now you got Lottery Pick. Talk to me about this record. What made you decide to pick Lottery Pick and say, we going, give this to everybody?
To be real, bro, I recorded Lottery on tour. We was on the Switch tour. I was in New York. Reezy hit me. I've been working with Reezy for some years. He was on my first album. And I love working with Reezy. You know what I'm saying? Reezy a dope-ass producer. And I pulled up on him at Warner Building, New York. And you know what I'm saying? We just, you know what I'm saying, regular session, just popping out. He going through beats. And, you know, I heard that goddamn, you know what I'm saying? He skipped it.
He was like, no.
I said, bro, what the hell you doing? Like, hey, play that last one, you know what I'm saying? And he pulled it back up. And I had cut like a piece of the hook, you know what I'm saying? Because the session was over in like 20 minutes. But that shit was so hard. We was in that bitch vibing off the hook like, this shit going crazy, you know what I'm saying? And I went back to the hotel. And me and James in the hotel, and I played the phone out the laptop. I was like, bro, you fuck with this shit? You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, that shit going crazy. So the next day, we booked a session at Alicia Keys' studio in New York. And I wrote the shit that night. I was like, oh, I got to finish. You know what I'm saying? I usually don't even write records. I just go in and just, you know what I'm saying, spit. But I was like, let me just go ahead and just get this shit, you know what I'm saying, make this shit spicy, you feel me? Went to the studio, first thing I did, hey, pull up that beat, knocked it out, and I had put it on the ground, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you remember, I had like the overalls and Reezy had like the perm going to the side and shit. And I put that bitch on the gram, and they went crazy to it, and I was like, oh, we gotta drop this hoe. We gotta drop it. And you know what I'm saying? It is what it is now.
Being 2019, 2020, and how we look at music differently now, being able to go to the gram and put a record out
it's lovely.
And watch and be like, we ain't getting no likes off that one, bro.
Yeah,
we just gonna delete this from the computer today.
Archive.
Like, how much do you use Instagram or Snapchat to really gauge? Like, of course, you got your crew who gonna keep it a buck, but to be able to go to where your fans really live at and really looking to use.
That's the number one marketing tool that we got right now. You know what I'm saying? You put something on the gram and the fans eat it up. You know you got something.
Facts.
But at the same time, you can get confused because your fans gonna like anything you fucking, you know.
That's true.
Not anything.
Not anything, but you
know what I'm saying? Wrong. You can put some shit on there, they can flame that motherfucker out. You be like, you know what I'm saying, in your mind. But everything I know I put on the ground, I know it's going crazy. You feel me? Like, I ain't putting no bullshit. But I done heard some other artists put some shit on the ground and look in the comments, niggas like, I'm like, that shit is not talking about nothing. You feel me? So fans can be deceiving, but I love my fans to death. But like I said, social media, bro, that's the biggest marketing tool, and I can't wait. I'm about to post a video tonight.
You say got to.
Yeah, it's already ready. I'm about to.
All right, then we gonna.
Do you like it?
You know,
for sure.
You'll be able to tell because you'll be seeing YouTube hits and everything else.
For sure.
I had to ask because the record's called Lottery Pick, and Lottery Pick can mean so many different
things.
Yeah, but so that's where I'm going with the money shot.
Okay.
If you won a lottery today, what would you buy with your cash? And you not rapper K count. No, just regular 9 to 5. I'm going to work every day. K count. I hit this lottery.
How much?
Let's say 30 million.
30 mil? If I wanted 30 mil, first of all, I'd probably, you know what I'm saying, pay off all the family debt. You know what I'm saying? Let them just be peaceful. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Get my Deuce a new crib. Get them, you know what I'm saying? Take care of the fam first.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure they straight. Make sure they got everything they want. My niece, you know what I'm saying? Make sure everybody good. And I'm going to ball. I'm going to invest. I'm going to invest. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure the money making the money. You know what I'm saying?
Important.
Yeah, of course. And I'm going to buy everything I fucking want. You know what I'm saying? And live my life. You feel me?
Might take somebody,
private. Take somebody's girlfriend to Bora Bora. Bring her back. Take somebody else's girlfriend to Bora Bora.
Say, just stay gone. Give me a little piece of this island over here.
Yeah, buy me an island. Escape route.
Yeah, can't go wrong with that.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, what's next for Camp? If we getting singles, then that means projects are coming.
Yeah, for sure.
What's the next one?
I'm working on a couple projects, man.
Okay.
I just opened up my studio, you know what I'm saying? My business partner, Genius, in here, you know what I'm saying? Shout out, Genius. I want my boy to goddamn come tap in, you know what I'm saying? You don't want no camera time? I'm giving you a hella shout outs.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? But nah, me and my dog, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my dog, I always bring him up because he stayed down, you know what I'm saying? When a lot of folks turn their back during this little situation, my boy stayed down and we hit the ground running, you know what I'm saying? So it's big salute to my boy. But just opened up a studio in Atlanta, man, 5,000 square feet, Red Sound Studios, high end, you know what I'm saying? Probably one of the coldest studios in Atlanta right now. You gotta come check it out when you're in the city.
Definitely.
I got Bobby Critical going crazy. My producer signed Red Sound. True story, G. I'm about to sign another artist. I don't want to say his name yet. Folks gonna try to run off. You know what I'm saying? But he gonna go crazy. Watch what I tell you. Remember this interview? He gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to tell everything we got going on, but we got a lot of big shit going on. A lot of shit that niggas ain't seen yet. You know what I'm saying? I think we about to hit the game with some shit that niggas ain't seen yet on a business level, not even just artist level, just on business.
On the business side.
Yeah, we on some shit.
Being that and being from the A and being about the business, who are some of them people you look up to and be like, yo, they business is A1. Like we got to figure out not exactly what they do, but we want to follow that type of
the
model.
Blueprint. I'll give you a top 5. Excuse me. Of course, Jay.
Yeah.
Diddy.
Yeah.
Coach K and P.
Definitely.
Put them together. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Coach. He from Naptown.
For
sure.
sure.
Coach.
Master P. Dre.
That's a great 5.
Yeah.
It's
and Nip. Cause Nip was doing
a great 6.
Nip was doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nip was heading in that direction. You know what I'm saying? I hate that had to happen, but you know what I'm saying? But I take them.
Yeah.
I take that infrastructure and build on that.
That's a multi-billion-dollar infrastructure.
For sure.
To be like, yo.
For sure.
I just want a piece of each one.
And at first it's crazy because I just wanted to be an artist. You know what I'm saying? Till my business got fucked up and I had to tap in. Now, you know, so I was scared to really jump into this lane and really like be on some CEO entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was kind of nervous, you know what I'm saying? But because I just wanted to make the music. I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, be an artist. But I'm glad I did. I'm glad all this shit happened to force me to get into this lane. Now I see shit a whole lot different. You know what I'm saying? You can't play me like that no more. You know what I'm saying? This shit's too much now.
And like you say, it's dope you found out so early. So you didn't get the bag really ran off on you and a lot of wool put over your eyes to where you backtracking and coming out of bad situations. Trying to be whole again and trying to figure out how to get back in. And like you said, we can't. Sometimes when you out, you out. So
and I'm young.
Yeah, and you young.
And I'm stepping into it as a young nigga. You know what I'm saying? Not young as 21, but compared to when niggas really started getting to it, like I got some years.
Oh, it's gonna be a good 2020, 2021,
sure,
2022.
I'm excited, bro. We went through hell. I went through hell personally. Went through hell, and you know what I'm saying. God is good. God gave me the strength to keep going. You feel me? So we here now.
Lottery pick is here now. We going in. We going up. You know, I know you got to get back to this road. You just got out the car. You getting right back in the car. I'm having a great time.
I love the lights. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking on camera. I look good on camera. I don't want to leave. You know what I'm saying? I might just record this and put it on my gram. You feel me?
Do you? But nah, I appreciate you taking some time to pull into the Naptown.
For sure.
It's always a pleasure. Anytime you around, you know what I mean? It's an open house to you. So you always got a home.
And whenever you in Atlanta, pull up.
Say less. I'm actually working on the trip now.
Come
so
on.
I'm definitely be like, bro, I'm in the town. I'm coming through the studio. I want to check it out.
Pull up,
you know what I mean? This K Camp right here. Naptown, get familiar. If you ain't familiar, which you should be. And make sure y'all go download and buy that single Lottery Pick ASAP. The video coming on YouTube. Go get that, all of that, you know?
Boy, you said Lottery Pick is lottery.
Lottery.
Hey, it's a lottery pick, so fuck it.
Yeah, it's like the number
For
one.
sure. You know what I'm saying? We need that number one. You dig?
Yeah, no, but go get that lottery. Check it out. Get on YouTube. Look for it. Make sure you playing it. Make sure your kids love it. Make sure you love it. And we're going to support that. Camp, I appreciate you for pulling in with me.
Appreciate it, dog. Shout out to the gang. Real Sound is in the building. You dig?